Okay, I believe this is the beginning of day 70, and if you look around you'll notice something, that we do not have fog, we do not have rain. This is a wonderful thing. So we're going to hit the road in a little bit and probably do about a 15 today, as long as the leg holds up. So far it's not hurting that bad. It is swollen, but I don't know what we're going to do. Just let it keep going. It's getting better. Talk to you later. Have to enjoy a couple views today because I can. Haven't been able to in a while. Man, I love Virginia. Oh, just beautiful. Not as high as the other peaks in other states, but I don't know, just something about it I love. I wouldn't mind living here. Now that's a pile of rocks. They actually had to post a sign that said no off-trail use for the next 30 yards. That's about the duration of, well, no, maybe it's 300. I don't know, whatever it was, but I guess you get some morons trying to climb that and cause an avalanche. It wouldn't be pretty. It is so wonderful to see the sun again and have some good temperatures out here. It's warm in the sun, but it's just gorgeous. Nice light breeze. Those miserable days make it seem all that much better on the nice days. By the time this is visible to people, and I get Wi-Fi to post it and everything, it'll be days late, but I just like to say happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there, and tell all the kids, I'd like to tell all the kids who be thankful for their moms. Realize what you have before it's gone. Okay, it's a special day, so pay tribute to a special person. Take care. The trail actually crosses through a picnic area up here. The trail's over there by that sign. Runs south to the left and north to the right. There's a big picnic area. There's a pavilion down below. There's restrooms. There's fire pits for cooking. Gentleman over there is making his lunch on a fire. It's really cool. So I actually got a picnic table to sit at for lunch. Feels quite civilized. Been missing these views lately. Very nice. So I just want to give you an injury update. I don't think I did this morning, but now that I got a couple miles under my belt, hold on, getting the camera set. The leg is feeling the best that it's felt since it happened about a week ago, I guess it was. It's been a stubborn, annoying thing. I did take 2 zeros, as you recall, and I think that definitely helped. But it was stubborn, and I couldn't shake it. The pain was rough. I did I've done like 60, 70 miles on it since I heard it. But then I backed down on the mileage and I took those zeros because it wasn't getting any better. And since then, today is the best day I've had yet. And it's the pain has stopped substantially. Hey, how you doing? So we got a definite improvement there. The only thing I still have that's lingering pretty bad is the swelling. And the swelling is worse at night, of course, when at the end of the day, I should say, and then it gets better overnight once the foot is elevated. So all things are looking good. Again, I don't think it's anything major as long as it's getting better. So happy to report the good news. And if that's the worst injury I get when I'm out here, I'm a pretty lucky guy. So take it day by day. And another beautiful view. Check it out. Home for the night. Bird's Nest with a Y, number 3. So that makes it just about a 15-mile day. It's a nice shelter. It used to be a some sort of a day shelter that they converted into a sleeping shelter. It's got a big fireplace in it. One deck for sleeping, so it only probably sleeps about 6 to 8. Look at that fireplace though. Used to have it's got a swing arm in it for putting a kettle over to cook. Really cool. Nice view out there, straight out. Picnic table and privy off in the distance over there. We got a spot that I'm staying, and so we're Matador and North Star, and we had another gentleman from North Korea just walk in. I think he's staying over by us too. Used to have a water fountain here, no longer functional. Unfortunately, we had to walk about almost half a mile to get there. That thing right there is called a bear pole. It's for hanging your food on at night, so you put it in your bear sack, your food sack, and you use this pole right here to lift it up onto those hooks up there so the bear can't get to it. And I'll take you over and show you where I set up for the night. They said there's a logbook in each shelter, most of the shelters at least, and it said there was some bear activity here a few nights ago, and there was a bobcat here last night, so maybe we'll get to see something. So this is the area where we have tenting, and I got a nice little secluded little spot over here behind the shrubs there. They actually have the sites marked out, so I'm all set up over there. North Star, you want to say hi? Want to say hi? Hi. There's North Star and Matador. How you doing, sir? You want to say hi?
He maintains the trail.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much for your service. That's wonderful. It's an awesome place. So that's where we're at for tonight. Got a good crowd here tonight at the shelter. So, and we got the Osprey factory over here. Little fire going in the fireplace. It's the first fireplace I've seen in quite a while. Just a real tiny little fire, and everybody's finishing up the dinner and everything over here. So I got a good crowd tonight. We got a bear. Oh. He's over by the second tree straight out. Little bear to the left. Yep, there he's looking at us now.
I've never seen one that close.
He's not camera shy. He's just looking at us like, what the hell are these people doing? There he's going off. He doesn't really want to leave.
Beautiful, right?
Yeah, they are pretty, aren't they? Look at that brown face. Look at him go. Young one, I think. Very cool. You're clear. You're clear. So I heard somebody yelling in camp as I was finishing my coffee in my tent because it's early and everybody's still asleep. So I looked at opened up my tent like this, and there's a bear running right between me and the next tent over. So get some real good bear activity at this particular shelter. Very interesting. So that was a fun shelter with all that activity and big group of people and the bear all over the place. One gentleman went over to the privy this morning and he said that scared the life out of him when he came out, and there was a big deer standing there. He thought it was the bear at first. So it was an interesting night, and it looks like we have another gorgeous day. The weather forecast for the week, I think, is good until Thursday. Very chilly last night. Got cold again, but it's tolerable. So, see how the day goes. So far, the leg is all right. Just took my 3 Advil, so it's feeling good right now. The swelling is down in the morning, and that'll go back up, I'm sure. But every day's hopefully getting a little bit better. So, let's see what we have in store today. Take care. So tonight I'm planning on hopefully getting to the last shelter in the Shenandoahs, about 15 miles out. So if all goes according to plans, that'll be the last shelter in this wonderful section. Would have been more wonderful if I'd have been able to see it like this every day. But it's gorgeous. It really is gorgeous. I'm going to miss it. So much for the Virginia blues. I'm going to be blue when I have to leave it. But the weather is just crazy though. I mean, even last night it was clear and it was dry, but the wind didn't let up. And I would guess it had to be close to that 40-degree mark because it was chilly. Chilly. Even this morning, everybody's standing around with their puffy on and bundled up, trying to warm up while they're having something to eat. I am still walking with a fleece on and my long pants, and my hands are cold. I don't have gloves and my hands are cold. But so for the middle of May in Virginia, I think it's quite strange. But you know what? I guess I'd rather have this in 90 degrees, 95 degrees with high humidity. It's a lot easier on the body. So take what we can get. Enjoy it. This is our last wayside in Virginia. That's a bummer. You can get food, some supplies, restrooms, and a place to sit. There's Dirty Harry over there in the blue jacket unplugging the phone we were charging. And this is actually one of the smaller waysides. The one was huge. I forget what the name of it was, Midfield or Mid something or other. That was a big one. This one is Elk Wallow Wayside. But it's pretty nice. I think we got the rest of our crew sitting over here in the front. Yep. We got Sarge, we got Popcorn, we got Ringer, and we have North Star, and we have Matador. All hanging out, catching some sun. Last day with views from the Shenandoahs, so I don't know what it's going to be like after this. I don't know. I think the sun is supposed to be like that skyline drive down there. So hopefully we'll see some good views up ahead. Still windy. Good morning. I believe it's the morning of day 72. Had another good crowd at the shelter last night. We stayed at the last shelter in the Shenandoahs. So we'll be saying goodbye to the Shenandoahs today. Did about an 18-miler yesterday, and it felt like a little too much on the leg. So, and I just got a text message from my wife last night, and she confirmed that she is going to be coming down and meeting me in on the weekend. So I was going to try and make the mileage to meet her in the city, but I might fall one day short, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. It's only probably a 4 or 5 minute drive for her to pick me up. And but then I'll be hitting the unofficial halfway point for the trail, as long as this leg holds. Still not positive. It's a cranky injury. So I'm crossing Skyline Drive right now. But it looks like a beautiful day. This is the first day in a long time I've started without a jacket on and not being cold. It was a little chilly last night, but it really kind of nice. I'll take that kind of weather all the time. So we'll see what the day brings, see how this leg holds up. Might shoot for a hostel. The group of people that we're going with, shooting for a hostel. I ran out of fuel this morning. I'm running low on dinners, running low on a couple of things, so I might stop with them at the hostel and resupply a little bit, get cleaned up, and get a new lease on life there. So we'll talk to you later. just coming up this trail, and just as I turned the corner, there was a bear maybe 20 feet in front of me. He was taking off. Where you at, bear? So I'm looking for him. Oh, there he is. Oh my God, look at him. Wow. Hey, bear. You stay there. Oh my God, he's up on his back feet. He's big. Oh, there he goes. Shit. He was up on his back feet looking at me. Damn. Now he takes off again. I don't know if you guys can see him at all. I got some more hikers coming up behind me. I'm going to show them. Wow, that was cool. Joel Wanders. Look how close we are to this frickin' bear. Wow. Alright, bear. There was a cub in the area and the mama, so we don't want to linger too long. God, they're beautiful though. They are pretty. I'm probably only about maybe 25, 30 feet from them. Or her, as the case may be. I guess she or he thinks he's hiding. He's right there. It's Dirty Harry getting him on film. Say hey, Dirty Harry. You don't sound enthusiastic this morning. Might you need a bear? I love coming up the hill to see a view like this. Hey guys.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You saw the bear too, I guess.
Yeah, he was awesome, wasn't he?
We didn't get to see him.
Oh, bummer.
He was in front of us and behind us. I guess we spooked him.
So more commentary on my Z-Packs Arc Haul backpack that I got. Still loving it. I've made some adjustments in what I do with it, because the old one had compartments on the top for storage and compartments on the zippered compartments on the back, and I could get in through the bottom to get to my, here's the noise, get into my sleeping bag separately. So there's a lot of little features like that I'm doing without, but I know in this case I think less is more. Definitely worth it. There's less padding on this one, so I thought it might potentially be uncomfortable. But I've got probably close to 100 miles on it now, and I'm still enjoying it very, very much. The only thing I can possibly criticize is that there's a one of the shoulder straps here. It doesn't hold real well, and eventually, a couple times a day I have to tighten it up. Big deal. Okay. The other night I was at a shelter, I think 2 nights ago, and I filmed and I said it looks like the Osprey warehouse, and every one of the people who had those Osprey packs had the same complaints as me. The Velcro was slipping on the self-adjusting waist belt, not self-adjusting, on the adjustable waist belt, and it was too big for them. So I mean, these are hikers out here. I don't know what Osprey was thinking, making it that big, and they have no solution for it, and they just leave you hanging. So I'm just thankful I switched over a couple bucks more. I don't think I really even showed you the pack. So as you can see, the front view, the straps are quite minimal. Down here they're just very, very thin. I did opt for, I had gotten this and I was using it on my Osprey. It's just a little shoulder pouch. It goes on the chest strap, and that's made out of Cuban fiber, so it's extremely light and very durable. On the, let me see if I can unhook my hand here. Hold on, excuse the filming. On the belt, I got one belt pouch. Oops. And that's a lot bigger than the Osprey. They're not cheap though, so I only got the one, and that's fine. It seems to be very good. I'll show you the back view if I can here. Hopefully the camera won't flip around. And I can't see the camera, so I don't know if you're getting the view, but I'll look at it later and see. But it's kind of an ugly looking thing. It's got this like checkerboard pattern. I'll show you in close here. But it's great. Loving it. And so thumbs up to the Z-Packs Arc Haul 62. And I swear I can fit a lot more in this 62 than I could in my Osprey 65. Don't know why, but I think a lot of it was taken up, a lot of space was taken up by having all those different compartments. And this is just one big open open container with a huge panel on the back with the mesh for your stuff that you don't mind getting wet. So it's great. All good with the Z-Packs, and the weather continues to be fantastic. So I'm probably going to stop at that hostel, and I'll talk to you later. Bye bye. Just a warning, I'm about to show something that's some of you might not want to see, but it's a pile of bear scat. So here it comes. If you don't want to look, don't look. There we go. Look at that. Evidence of bear. I saw a couple of, when the soil was real wet and not rocky in spots, I did see a couple of spots that looked like they could have been bear footprints, but I wasn't sure, so I didn't show you. But there's definitely a lot of bear around here. They are awesome. Something to be hopeful to see and not afraid of seeing, as far as I'm concerned. So I have seen three, I think three now total. One that I wasn't able to film. So it's been cool. And I'm sure I'll see more as I get up into Pennsylvania and New Jersey as well. So it's neat. Now that I'm approaching the halfway mark in less than 100 miles, it was just occurring to me, the question was occurring to me, have I thought about quitting? I don't think so. I mean, I had some days, like last week it's really rough, and to tell you the truth, right now isn't too pleasant because of my leg, the injury that I have. When every step kind of hurts, and you're worried about it, how you're going to land, and you're taking thousands of steps in a day, it gets a little overwhelming, like tiring thinking about it. But and then to compound that, I had the cold weather and the rainy weather days in a row, and with the injury, and it was not fun. It wasn't fun at all. But did I think about quitting? Nah, I don't really think I did. I mean, I don't know. Those are the things that you have to count on and countering. I don't know if that's proper English. But it's stuff that's gonna happen to you. You're gonna get some sort of injury. Hopefully that's the worst I get. Of course, the blisters, the sore muscles, this, that, that's all normal, but hopefully that's the worst I get. And so no, I don't think I wanted to quit. I really don't. And on a day like this, even though the leg is hurting, it's still just so gorgeous. It's supposed to get up to 86, but it does not feel humid. There's a slight breeze in the air. It's wonderful. And it does help having a visit from home to look forward to this weekend in Harper's Ferry. And here Harper's Ferry is supposed to be a cool little town to see. So, and I probably never would have done it if it wasn't for this trip. My wife wouldn't have either, probably. Well, maybe she has already when she was younger, but it's something we'll get to share. So it's awesome. And I'm still looking to coming up closer and meeting some other people out here on the trail, some friends and co-workers and family and things like that say they want to come out and maybe even hike a little bit with me for a couple miles. So looking forward to that as well. So getting closer and closer, almost to that halfway mark, and probably, I would guess, about 5 days. So of course I'll point that out. Talk to you later, bye. We're at Terrapin Station, everybody. Just wanted to say goodnight.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.